Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. I have the most, this is such a fun activity that if you have kids that love to spend time with you, love to doodle, love to just celebrate, this is for you. In the descriptions, you're going to find the link to, I put up a Facebook post that said something like, can we collect Merry Christmases from all 50 states and at least 5 countries? And then I went and I printed a United States map and a world map. And as people are wishing Merry Christmas, I'm doing a little doodle on the map so that we can keep track of whether or not we've reached our goal. And at first it was like a simple, hey, this will be fun. It's snowy and it's icy outside. And then it turned into, wow, if my kids were little, this is exactly what we would be doing today. It wouldn't be homeschool. It would be relationship building. It would be amazing fun. So I wanted to show you how to turn a simple Facebook post into a, don't tell your kids, an educational moment where the core of everything that you're going to be doing will be building relationships with your kids. So in the descriptions, follow the post and say Merry Christmas and make sure that your state or your country is represented on the map. And then I'm going to show you what to do. So you go to, where did I print these from? I went to waterproofpaper.com and I printed off blank United States map and a world map. Okay, so do that first. You print that first. Then on your Facebook page, we're collecting Merry Christmases from all 50 states and from around the world. Say Merry Christmas and then collect them onto your map. If you don't know people from all over the world, then follow the post so that you can collect, because I think we're going to get it. We've got people, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 9 more states left until we've hit all 50 states. We've already gotten over 5 countries, but I think there's more. So leaning into an activity like this with your kids is a super simple way to embrace the idea that you are simply spending time with your kids and learning through discussion and interaction. So by collecting Merry Christmases from around the world, you open up maps on your computer or atlases. This is so that if you forget where places like Germany are, or Arkansas, or which one of the states is Missouri. Okay, you have the map there and it's totally fine. So somebody says Merry Christmas from Kansas. So now you look at a map, you find Kansas on the map in your atlas or on the internet, and then you come to the map and you find the state on the blank map, and then your kids have a couple options. They can doodle. You can doodle a little picture, and before you think I'm brilliant, I'm using my doodle coach, Diane Black. It's amazing. So I'm using her doodle. I love doodle. I just got from South York. I love doodling by Diane Black. So what I did was I went to the holidays and I turned to the holiday pages, and that's where I'm getting my little trees and my little doodles from there. And it has step-by-step for how you doodle things. Before the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to do a few of them on paper. But don't let doodling hold you back. Don't let drawing hold you back. When you lean in and you show kids how to draw something super simple so that they can create the symbol, and let's go ahead and actually do that on the paper. So let me turn my camera and pull my paper in closer, and then turn my camera. Teaching kids how to do a simple design does a bunch of things. It teaches them fine motor skills. It teaches them patience. But because you're collecting Merry Christmases from around the world or around the country, and say hi where you're from, give this a like and a love, and that way more people will actually see this. But by teaching them how to do a step-by-step little doodle, you're empowering them. So many people say things like, I can't draw. That's a lie. You just need to learn the techniques of how to draw. So again, I'm on page 64 and 65 of my I Love Doodling with Miss Diane Bleck. She's my doodle coach. There is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link because I'm a very proud affiliate of Diane's. But let's go ahead and let's doodle. How about a stocking? So say somebody, my husband and I and 3 of our boys live in Washington State. We have kids spread all over the United States so far. We've got one in Idaho and one in Colorado and another one, he's home for Christmas, but he goes to school in Florida. So say somebody said Merry Christmas from Maine, and you're showing your kids, okay, they would pick a design, and you can Google simple Christmas doodles online, or you can get a resource like this. And then you just follow the steps. So you just create like a little stocking shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Doodles are never perfect. Doodles are quick, fun, and just easy to do. So they would go like this, like that. You'd create a little scallop thing. You'd create the little loop that you'd hang on the little mantle, create some of the stitching, and then the kids would color it in, and that's a stocking. While you are doing this kind of an activity, if my kids were little again, and I had stumbled onto this activity, and we were snowed in or iced in like we are here in Washington right now, we would lean into this. I would pull out some snacks. I would make some hot cocoa. We would put the post on Facebook, and then we would sit and wait while people are wishing us Merry Christmas. Again, this would be fun for a Happy New Year. Can we get a Happy New Year from all 50 states or around the world? Or can we get happy birthdays? You could just fill in the holiday, fill in the special occasion. It's such a fun time to show your kids how to draw something, to identify a place on a map, and it's okay to cheat looking at your atlas or online. And I'm telling you, I'm old enough. Raise your hand if you're old enough like me. When I went to school, way back in the day when the grass was still green and the pond was still wet and the clouds were still clean, when I went to school, we not only memorized all 50 states and the capitals and all the countries and continents of the world, but we would draw them, we would color them, we would place the locations in the proper, and I knew them inside and out. I used to teach kids we had hand motions, and we could say the 50 states, and the record was in 18 seconds. So I used to be able to go through the states, Maine, it was like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, all these things. I've forgotten it because I haven't practiced it. So as I've been collecting the Merry Christmas wishes from around the states and around the world, I find myself going like this. Which one is Missouri? Which one? Okay, is that? So I'm looking at a map because I'm doing it online, and I want to make sure that as a homeschool ninja, I don't accidentally point to Florida when I'm talking about California. So cheat, pull up a map, it's good. So as you're collecting Merry Christmas, so this would work for Christmas, this would work for New Year's, or any holiday. But right now it's Christmas and New Year's, and all around our country, there's crazy weather. Crazy weather. One of my kids called it a weather bomb that's hit the United States, and it's just spread cold weather everywhere. So as we're inside, because I know a couple of my family live in a place where, I don't know why that light just went out, live in a place where the wind chill is negative. So cold. So as you're staying inside, this is a really fun activity where you are teaching geography indirectly while you are talking about how wonderful it is to know people all around the world, even if they're just internet friends, especially if they're internet friends. And you're leaning into how to doodle, fine motor skills. You're laughing. I have a whiteboard. I have always had a whiteboard, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I would sit with the kids. It used to always be in our kitchen, but I'd sit with the kids and I'd show them how to draw something, and then they would draw it on paper, always saying things like, it doesn't need to be perfect. Let me show you how to do it step by step. You're going to get better and better at this as you practice. Super fun activity. So let's do a couple more doodles from my I Love Doodling with Diane Bleck. And again, here is Ohio. Yes, I had to remind myself, no, I actually just wanted to make sure I was in the right place. So this is one of those dangly balls that you hang on the tree, and it starts with a circle. And then it has a stripe across the middle. And then it has one of these kind of gumdroppy shapes on top. You can draw any kind of pattern in there, but Miss Diane led us to do triangles. And then it has a little curly Q that you would hang it on a tree. And then your kids can color it any way they want or be creative. A candy cane is just an upside down J. Yes, I did mine backwards. My pen's gonna give me. And then it has some swirls like this to make stripes. And then you color it in a pattern, red, white, red, white. Super easy, so that you can add a candy cane when somebody says Merry Christmas from, if they say Merry Christmas from Nevada. I know I still need to mark a Merry Christmas from Nevada. So yeah, super fun. These Christmas trees are super cute. So this one, the easiest one is to kind of do an upside down ice cream cone. And so you go like this, an upside down V with a little curve, and then a star. Now I did that live on camera, and I would make sure that I looked right at my kids and say, see, doodles don't have to be perfect. That is not the best star I have ever drawn in my life, but it's okay because we're going to put it on a small little picture. So then we have that. Then you can do some stripes. And this one's really cute because if you divide the tree like this, it makes it a patchwork quilt. And then you can add the little stump of the tree and then the line underneath. So just Googling some Merry Christmas doodles, you will get some little images that you can do with your kids. Super fun. And I'm going to encourage you to do this. So either you could share the post in the link. That'd probably be the fastest, easiest way to see if we can fill out the map. But if you want to make it completely and totally your own, then just put on there the same kind of wording, which is, my computer went dead. So let me pull it up so I can see what the actual wording was. Say Merry Christmas from where you are. I would love to know where you are right now. Do you have kids that would like this? Another idea is we just got the Settlers of Catan American version, which has a map of the United States. You could be super creative. So you could do something, if you have a board game that has a map on it, then you could spread out the map and then you could put things on top when people say Merry Christmas from a different state. That would be a super fun thing to do too. So on your Facebook page, what you are going to do is you are going to open a new post and you are going to say, wondering if we can get a Merry Christmas from all 50 states and 5 different countries. And then you take your map of the United States and the world, and then you doodle it in as people wish you a Merry Christmas, or Happy New Year, or Happy Birthday, or Happy Tuesday. Be creative. You're looking at maps, you're identifying locations, you're doodling, you're spending time with kids, and it could turn into one of those amazing, amazing traditions that you do every year. Anyway, I thought it was super fun. If my kids were little, I'd be making them do it with me today. But for now, I'm just enjoying practicing my doodles and feeling so blessed that we know people from all over this planet. Merry Christmas. May God bless you and your family, and we will see you in the new year.